Hello, and thanks for watching another episode of ARFCOM News, your twice-weekly dose of the finest 2A propaganda on the interwebs, brought to you by Daniel Defense. Today I want to start off with an update to Susan Worcestershire's most recent purge of 2A content. According to The Reload, YouTube is saying it was all an oopsies, but it's okay because, they just made it better by letting some of the people affected go back to posting videos, regardless of their wasted time. They said they didn't make any changes to policy, and they didn't give any reason why scores of Pewtubers suddenly got channel strikes. It's a complete mystery why they started the persecution and why they stopped it. Ian McCollum of Forgotten Weapons said, "YouTube is a fundamentally unreliable partner that refuses to talk to its creators and actively works against them. So, naturally, folks ask why not move to another platform? The short answer is we already are on as many platforms as we can possibly manage, but advertising is what pays the bills and the eyes are here. Moreover, we aren't going to shift the Overton window in favor of gun rights by hiding in echo chambers. So, in true ARFCOM fashion, we'll continue to do both, and as new platforms emerge and become viable, we'll definitely be on them. So stay tuned." All right, partners, buckle up and see if you can follow this train of logic. Californistan has some of the most authoritarian gun laws in the country. Nevertheless, they experience mass unaliving events at a rate comparable with freer states. After a recent incident involving a 9mm, LA County decided what they obviously need is not only more authoritarian laws, but they need to ban 50 cal ammo. They're also considering a proposal which would infringe on First Amendment rights by requiring gun dealers to post signs warning of dangers of guns, mandating liability insurance, even more draconian storage rules, salty boy ban, and a county-wide gun owner registry, because of course they would. Now I know what you're thinking, Cali gonna Cali, but if they get any of this to stick, you can bet little pockets of local despots will try it too in your neighborhood, even if your state has a preemption law. I'm looking at you, Tucson. Currently, half the states in the Union recognize the right of the people to carry arms without genuflecting to the altar of the almighty state for permission. And Florida might become the 26th state to enact some form of permitless carry. But authoritarian police state enthusiasts are desperately trying to sink HB 543 with poison pill amendments like a Flores lava provision, which would make it illegal to carry practically everywhere, including grocery stores, gas stations, shopping malls, hotels, and churches. Aside from how obviously stupid it is to publicly announce target-rich defenseless victim zones, these laws violate property rights and, of course, the First Amendment. Weapons are a fundamental part of certain religions. Other proposed amendments have included a ghost gun ban, requiring liability insurance, mental health assessment, and drug testing to carry, and one that would make it illegal to leave your gun in the car if your employer doesn't allow you to bring it into work. Thankfully, these amendments are all getting shot down, but regardless of what state you live in, please call right now and help push permitless carry through the Senate Judiciary Committee in Florida, because the right to carry is for everyone, and because more people carrying means more people voting for gun rights. Control freaks in Georgia are taking a different track by introducing a bill which makes you the criminal if someone steals your gun. Now, don't get me wrong, I agree. We all have a moral and ethical obligation to keep firearms or drain cleaner or power tools or any other inherently dangerous items secure from unauthorized use. But statutes banning criminal negligence, exist. It shouldn't really matter the form of negligence. I mean, if you're living on Easy Street and you left your staccato laying out in the seat of your cherry 92 LeBaron convertible while you ran in to get a thirst buster and some ute grabs it and hurts someone, I believe you hold some responsibility. But if you live alone in a small, cramped basement apartment,
Small, cramped basement apartment, Raymond.
And you can barely afford a clapped-out pawn shop Maverick 88, then maybe the state shouldn't come along and fine you $500 after someone breaks through your locked door and steals what little you have. What do you think? How much ethical responsibility do we have to secure our guns? And should it be illegal to leave a gun entirely unsecured? The Firearm Policy Coalition's lawsuit printer goes burr, and they're looking for folks to help them challenge the NFA. If you want to own a short barrel rifle, live in northern Texas, and don't feel like groveling for permission from the feds, you should open a new tab and visit 2ahotline.com. If you don't meet the criteria listed here to be a plaintiff, but you still hate the NFA and want to help it go away, please consider donating to the FPC. Please go to firearmspolicy.org/donate. Just imagine if everyone who bought a tax stamp in the last year donated that money to the GOA, FPC, SAF, or literally any other worthy gun rights group, instead of donating bonus taxes to the very people oppressing us, the control freaks wouldn't stand a chance. Now, before we get to your moment of zen, I'd like to draw your attention to the dankest gun roast channel on the interwebs. Tundra Tactical skewers every sacred cow in the gun world. No matter how based or cringe your build is, these professional trolls will find a way to hurt your precious widow feelings. They drop a new crippler every Monday and Friday at 3 p.m. Central. And now for your moment of zen.
You're bulletproof? He's bulletproof. How do you know he's bulletproof? Yeah, but that's just 9mm. Everybody's bulletproof to 9mm. That's a .357 Magnum. Okay, I get it. He's bulletproof up to 45 caliber. Stop shooting him.
Hey friends, do you like pews and pew-related things? Do you want to help us keep delivering you pure and good American pew propaganda at the low, low price of free $9.99? We literally couldn't pay the bills without our sponsors, so do us a solid and get yourself something nice from them. You deserve it. I love you.